What is up, guys? This is a little bit different setting than normal. Usually I'm behind the computer screen playing Call of Duty. But today we're out in the garage, and this is going to be the first video in a series that I'm going to start doing about rebuilding this truck I bought a couple weeks ago. I know most of you are subscribed for Call of Duty and other gaming videos, but lately I just haven't really been that into gaming, and making like vlogs and real life videos is something I've always wanted to do. So today is going to be the start of that. This is a 2018 F250 Power Stroke, and I'm just going to be rebuilding it or building it into like a SEMA level truck. So yeah, let's get right into it. So like I said, this is a 2018 F250 Power Stroke Limited. I picked this up a couple weeks ago. I flew out to, I believe it was Bedford, Ohio, and picked it up at actually a Volkswagen dealership. Somebody had traded it in. So the first step and kind of what I'm going to do with this series is just get the truck back into perfect condition. It was in a front end collision and not repaired. And there's also a couple little things about it that I don't really understand why they are the way that they are. So in this video, I'm just going to go over that and just kind of show you guys the interior. And then probably sometime next week, I will do like my review on how I actually like the truck and what I don't like about the truck. Because before this truck, I actually had a 2015 LML Duramax, and I really liked that truck, but there was, also things I didn't like about it. So I'm going to compare that to this one, and yeah, do that next week probably. So let's jump right into the problem. As you can see here, this mirror cap is a little bit different color than what the body of the truck is. And then if you go over to the other side, that cap is paint matched to the truck. So all that tells me is at some point, this one probably popped off or broke or something, and they replaced it, because when you buy them from Ford, they don't come paint matched. You have to have them painted at an auto body shop. So for whatever reason that was taken off or replaced, I don't know, but I will be taking off both tow mirrors and setting them out to Outlaw LEDs or Knockout Customs and having them completely smoothed and paint matched. So the whole mirror, none of this will be this textured plastic. It'll all be the gloss black of the truck. Also here you can kind of see there's some scrapes in the wheel well. I don't really know why. Maybe somebody rode up in there because it was in a front end collision. I don't know. I'm gonna have that painted. There's also a couple just little door dings, as you can see right there. There's one on the other side, and then there's a pretty bad dent on the back of the truck here on the opposite side of the tailgate. Yeah, right there you can kind of see there's actually two of them. I don't even have the truck actually registered yet here in Delaware, so that's why I don't have it tinted or I don't have it deleted or anything yet, because I want to get it registered and through inspection before I start doing the stuff where they will fail me. Actually, when I bought this truck, the tailgate would not go down. Like this button right here that you press and it just drops down, it wouldn't do anything. I didn't realize that before I left the dealership. So that was on me. I actually had to take it to the local Ford dealership, and they figured out that there was this wire here had been chewed or broken by something like a rodent or something. So they wanted $550 to replace it. So I just asked them to give me the part number. I just looked it up online. It was like $65, and I ended up replacing it in like 30 minutes. So that works now. I wanted to make a video about that, but I needed the tailgate to be working because I use the truck daily. So coming around the other side of the truck, you can see the tires at some point had been curbed or rubbed by whatever. Same thing with the front one. It's pretty bad. I actually really don't like driving at all with them like that, because I don't, want them to blow out while I'm driving. So at some point I'll probably get 24x12 American Forces. I already have the ones picked out that I want, and I want to put them on 35 Fury. I don't even know what they are. I guess mud terrains. I don't know. But definitely at some point we'll be doing that. maybe a 4-inch level or a 4-inch lift. But right now I'm thinking about just doing the 2.5 level king coilovers from PMF suspension. But back to the issues with it. As you can see, the whole front bumper is scraped up to bare metal there. And then it's scraped up just kind of going across all the way. And then, you know, there's a little bit over here too. And there's a little bit of a dent here. It's kind of hard to tell when you're looking head on, but there's definitely a dent there. And then this plastic piece, there's a piece that covers these bolts here that are missing. You can see this is broken. I know the lighting's not in here. In here is not very good because it's in my garage and not outside. But the valance, whatever you want to call it, it's also cracked and broken. So my plan with that is to take the whole bumper off, take it all apart, like take all the plastic off it, take everything apart, take the bumper, just the bare bumper, over to the auto body shop, and have them paint it black. And then, as you see over here, I've got some replacement parts. These are all the plastic parts on the bumper that were broken, and then the big box is the bottom valance. And this is actually for the other side of the power step, which I will show you right now. This step actually comes out when you open up the doors. And as you can see up here, this is actually broken. I guess it was hit, or the plastic pieces I pulled out because they're just self-tapping screws that hold that in. So I bought a new one of those. And then you can see that this trim on the edge here is actually dented as well. I don't know how. Maybe they opened up the step and, you know, there was a curb or something sitting here when they opened up the door and the step came out. So the problem with this is Ford will not sell me just this chrome piece here, or stainless steel, or the fuck it is. So I was told that these steps are actually pretty much the same exact thing, identical to Amp Research steps. And Amp Research will sell this piece here. So I went on Amazon, and the trim pieces from the Amp Research steps were 50 bucks. So those are on the way, and I will try to get those on here. I'm not sure if they will fit or not. If they don't, I can just return them to Amazon, because Amazon doesn't really bother you too much with returning the stuff. So let's get to the interior. This is the highest trim truck or vehicle that Ford makes. I believe they make the SUV in this trim level too, but it's got everything you can think of. These seats are absolutely crazy. I know the lighting's not really that good, so it's kind of hard to actually really get the full effect of them. But as you can see, actually on the center console, it has the VIN number and then the number of like what truck this was produced. It was a 791st F250 Limited they made in 2018. This thing is insane. It's got a suede headliner in there with the moon roof. This is all actually metal, like stainless brushed metal. I mean, this isn't real wood or anything, but it's got like that wood effect. A lot of vehicles have that. Same thing here. It's just kind of a two-tone interior, like a cream and then a dark brown. Like I said, once I get it inspected, I'm gonna do the 5% tint all the way around, and I generally do 25% on the windshield, which I know in a lot of states is really frowned upon. It is here too, but that's just what I've been doing on my last couple trucks. So that's what I'm gonna do on this one too. Back seats, same thing. This thing's got a lot of space compared to the Duramax. It's got heated seats in the back, and then all these lights here. You can actually change the color of these through the settings of the truck. This thing blows every other truck out of the water as far as interior goes. Maybe not the new Dodges. They have a lot of nice features and the big screen in them. But one more thing that was wrong with this that I've already had fixed under warranty, I want to show you. here at the driver's seat, this button right here in the middle is actually the massage seats. It's what turns them on. Which this is another thing I didn't notice before I left the dealership. So while we were driving, me and my wife, she turned hers on, and then I tried to go turn mine on just to check it out, just because, you know, I had never used it before. And for whatever reason, mine on the settings screen was like blurred out and it wouldn't work. And the seat would move forward and backwards, but it wouldn't tilt. So I took it to the dealership, and they actually said it was like a service bulletin or something for the Fords. So they fixed it free of charge. But then they actually ended up ripping this leather here. I'll show you. It was from the back. They actually ended up, when they changed the wire to fix that, they ripped this seam here, and the whole back of the seat was split open. And then they called me, and they were like, I'll take it to an upholsterer shop and see if he can fix it. They called me back. They couldn't fix it. So they actually ended up getting all new leather for this seat here. And I'm actually extremely grateful for that, because I mean, now I have a brand new seat in a used truck. It would have been better if that didn't happen, but thankful that they replaced it free of charge, no hassle. And that's pretty much it. This thing is very, very nice. So the first step of this rebuild will be, you know, just getting it back to showroom condition, and then we will be starting all the actual modifications to it. As you can see, I've already got the Flow Pro exhaust. I do need to buy the tunes. I will probably be buying them from SPE Diesel. Sorry for blocking the camera there. I'm just recording this on my iPhone because I don't have a vlogging camera or anything. So as you can see, I've got the OEM parts, the exhaust. I'm gonna order the tunes, and then we'll be doing the level or lift or whatever. Haven't decided yet. And then wheels, bunch of powder coat, and just some paint matching stuff. And yeah, I hope you guys will join me on this journey in this series, and I appreciate all your support.